Welcome to my presentation. In this presentation, let us look at some examples related to factoring trinomials of the form ax squared plus bx plus c. Let us take an example. Let us say we want to factor this trinomial completely. So the example we have is 4a to the power of 3 minus 30a to the power of 2 plus 14a, like that. So as we can see here in step number 1, let me point that out in this step number 1. Between 4, 30 and 14, 2 is common, or 2a is common. A is common throughout. So therefore, if I pull out 2a, what is left? I am left with 2a to the power of 2 minus 15a plus 7, isn't it? 2a times 2a squared is 4a cubed. 2a times negative 15a is negative 30a squared. 2a times 7a is positive 14a. So now we want to factor this trinomial, which is of the form ax squared plus bx plus c, and we will keep 2a outside of that, and we will keep 2a will be part of the answer. We'll come back and then attach it to the final answer in just a few minutes. So let us factor this trinomial. As step number 2, let me use this ink. Step number 2, we're going to say, we're going to use the trial and error process. Trial and error. In here, we want to try some numbers, and then we want the sum of two numbers which should equal the middle term, which is negative 15, and the product of a times c, that should be 2 times positive 7, which is equal to positive 14. The product should be 14 and the sum should be negative 15. Let's try this 2 and 7 for a minute. 2 and 7, if I were to take 2 plus 7, that equals 9, and what we have is negative 15, and therefore this 2 and 7 is not good. So we'll keep trying. The second two numbers we want to try are, we want to keep the product the same, 14, but we want to make sure that when we add those two numbers, when we add those same two numbers, it should equal the middle term. So let us try negative 14 and negative 1. Negative 14 times negative 1 is positive 14, and that is what we want the product to be. And if we were to take these negative 14 and add negative 1 to that, it's going to be negative 15, and that is what we want as the middle term. We got that. So therefore the two numbers we are looking for are negative 14 and negative 1. Okay, so we got that. So we'll put a small cloud around it, and we will now expand the middle term using these two terms. So as step number 3, we're going to come in here and say 2a is part of our answer, and then the way to expand the trinomial inside the brackets is as follows. 2a squared, instead of negative 15a, I'm going to write that as negative 14a minus 1a will be negative 15a plus 7. So now we should be able to factor them out. We will take the first two sets of terms here and then the second two sets of terms here. So this is going to look like this. 2a times, what is common between 2a squared and negative 14a? 2a is common. If I pull out 2a from 2a squared, what is left? A is left. Minus, if I pull out 2a from negative 14a, what is left? Negative 7 is left. Okay, then between 1a and negative 1a and positive 7a, what is common? Negative 1 is common. So if I pull out negative 1 from negative 1a, what is left? A is left. If I pull out negative 1 from positive 7, what is left? Negative 7. So therefore, as you can see here, between these two terms, we have a minus 7 is common. So if I were to come in here and write a minus 7 is common times what is left? 2a minus 1 is left. So therefore, the factored form of the given trinomial is as follows: 2a times a minus 7 times 2a minus 1. This is the factored form of this trinomial, which is given to us 4a cubed minus 30a squared plus 14a. This is the factored form. So sometimes we may have to pull out a common and then keep that whatever we pulled out as common, that monomial, we're going to bring it back and then put it as part, attach it as part of the answer towards the end. So 2a times a minus 7 times 2a minus 1 is the factored form for the trinomial 4a cubed minus 30a squared plus 14a. In my next presentation, we shall look at some more examples related to factoring trinomials.